Hi there, Felipe, your favorite creative alchemist from Germany, originally from Brazil. Not to mention the crazy part, obviously. So today I want to talk to you about something really cool. I'm glad you're here. If you like it, give it a like. And if you like the video even more, if you can get some value out of it, then hit the follow button. It means a lot to me, and it's a lot of work. So if you like it, that would be nice. All right, so as the description says, I'm just going to give you a quick intro, a quick demo into one of my golden grids that I developed. The full components, the full golden grid components, you can find them under the link below. It's very small price that you have to pay, and you can use your components in your Webflow projects. They're fully responsive, they're fully implementable and copyable, so to speak, and they're very, very good for you if you want to level up as a designer and work a little more with geometric numbers, figures, shapes, and thus enhance the aesthetics and the layout and the presentation of your projects or of your pet projects or to your clients. So this made me a better designer, I guess, in most cases. And this is why I want to share with you a quick demo on how it works. And yeah, feel free to hit the link below to find all of them. There are 9 golden grids ready to go. You can buy the components, copy the project, insert it into your project, and in 5 minutes, you're good to go. All right. So let's take a peek at one example. Let me share my screen here. Right, so shared screen, voila, voila, voila. There you go. Okay, so got the grids. There you go. I'm gonna open it in Webflow and show you exactly what to do. And by the way, you can use a grid for all types of things. You can use it for images, for videos. So it's a Webflow grid where you can style things the way you want them to, and where you can use the components in the way you want to. Okay, so let's go to the corresponding page where I have it. You go to style grid layouts. As you can see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There are 10 grids actually that you can purchase for a very, very small price. Just visit the link below once again. And that's it. I'm done with sales. Sorry about that. Let's take a look at how it works. Okay, so we got the funded graph grid. Which is, I'm not going to explain all of them or the background, but we also have what we call the golden grid that is based on the golden ratio. For example, one of the geometric elements that you can base it on. As you can see, we have a grid consisting of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 columns and 7 rows. Okay, and the measures they work according to the magical numbers. Okay, so what we have to do here, the first thing we have to do is okay, so we have to take a look at how this is built again, just a quick short look. And okay, go back, hold on 1 second. Okay. So as you can see, there are single divs inside each of the grids and inside each of the blocks of the grid. Okay, just so we can visualize it. So the first thing you can do is to delete these elements. So I'm just going to duplicate it. If it works, it's my computer is exporting another video at the same time. I hope you can see everything still. Okay, I'm just gonna add a little margin to the. There you go. All right. So first thing we can do, delete all the individual blocks, which is a pain. I know, or actually leave them. You know, we can leave them for the purposes of our demonstration, so you can see the entire grid actually. Okay, so I'm gonna duplicate it again, and then we can go here to the next one, to the second one, and we can play with it. Okay, so because it is a block, you can add the content inside each of the blocks, we can give them a little padding first, you know. Or no, actually, yeah, I'm gonna redo this, and I'll tell you why in 1 second. Why we should delete it and redo this. Okay, so so the preparation, right? The base includes a block per, or actually a div per block. Okay, but the thing about grids is that we can use divs and to span several columns or several rows. Okay, so we can determine exactly what we need and how we need it, which is why I'm having to delete the existing utility. I should turn this into a component or something, into a group. This is painful. But once you have it, you can just keep it. You know, this is just for visualization purposes. Okay, there you go. All right, so we just have a border on the outside. Okay, so let's say we want text, image, something like that. So I'm gonna add, first of all, I'm gonna add a div. Okay, this is gonna be for our heading. Yeah. Let's say I wanted to span 3, 4. Let's say it goes up until the 5th column. There you go. So we can do this manually, right? With the position here, auto, manual. That's up to you. How you want to structure them. And let's call this the van der Graaf VDG inner, VDG inner. So we can give it some padding. Okay, I think I had global paddings here. Can't remember. Yeah, I do. Okay, so pad as global. There you go. Let's take like, I don't know, 3 rem maybe. That's too small. Let's get something else. Like the pad global rem 4. That should be enough. It should be 0.5. Okay, fantastic. Let's flex it so we have the content inside. Okay, and then I can start dropping in the content. Geometry sucks. Geometry sucks, which we all know, right? Okay, let's say it goes up to here, and then I'm gonna duplicate this, and let's say this is gonna hold our hero banner, and I want to have some spacing in between. Actually, I'm gonna make this, you know what, I'm gonna set it to the right. Geometry sucks. There you go. I'm gonna right align this so we have a little more visual differences, you know. So there you go. And then I can go here. Let's say this is going to contain our hero, but we want it to be exactly in the middle and leave some space for remaining text. So what we can do is we can set a manual position. Okay, so let's say it starts in the 2nd row. No, actually, hold on, 3rd row. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. I want it right in the middle. So it's section row 4. There you go, start and end. And I want it to take up the entire grid, like so. There you go. And now it's in the middle. And then let's drop an image here. There you go. Actually, I think I had some stock here, or not. Saved images. Yeah, I do. I got like a beautiful little tiger. Let's go with the tiger. There you go. Pretty tiger. Come on, tiger. Jesus. There you go. Phenomenal. Okay, so you can see the little padding, right? Let's remove that and let's add some overflow here. Okay. We could do the image. We can actually set it to 100% and 100%. There you go. Yeah. Fantastic. So we have the padding. We can remove the side padding, so no side padding. I'm just gonna create a new compo class to release it. There you go. No padding. No, actually, 0.5. So we're just gonna set it to 0. Right side padding, detach. There you go. And 0 as well. Okay, phenomenal. So as you can see, by setting the by placing the content in the fourth row, we have one row in between, which can serve as spacing, so we don't need margins and gaps here. It's a little more complex depending on the height of this grid, but this is topic for another time. For now, just picture using the grid without spacing in the middle and instead using the inner divs and placing them in the different blocks accordingly, so it's much easier. Then we can do the same. We can add another div for the bottom, and we can say it should take up the last row, okay, which should be how many rows again? Should be 7. Yeah, 7 rows. So go back to that. There you go. So it should be the 7th start and stay and column, I don't know, let's say 3. There you go. What's going on here? Why is it out of the container? That is weird. Some bug going on here right now. Okay. Okay. Jesus, what's going on here? If I add a paragraph, there you go. It's just slow because of the video. So, VDG. There you go, just to get the padding. Okay, there you go. As you can see, it's overflowing. That's because of the height of the grid. That's what I meant before. But this is another topic, which I'll pick up some other time. So you can put the text here, and then let's say we want a button here at the very bottom right, at some point, or in the center. Let's say we want a button in the center. So again, we add a div, okay, and let's say it should take up. Oh no, I am in 1920. Oh Jesus Christ! Oh, I hate it when that happens. Oh Jesus. Okay. Fortunately, was only for this field. I think. What happened? What messed up? Yeah, 6 and 7. There you go. Yep. Okay, I'll just delete a little bit of that. There you go. Okay, that works now. And we want a button in the middle. So this is foreshadowing, right? Because as you can see, we can set the blocks to different grid areas according to the breakpoint, right? So this is how we achieve the responsiveness that we want. So this is going to be row 6 and 7 and column 4 and 5. So we can stay right in the middle. We'll give it the same class, FTG inner, and then we can add a button in the center, and voila. Okay, fantastic. Wow, that is such beautiful design. Yeah, but as you can see, it's pretty easy. And then if we go down to tablet, as I said, we can modify the areas, okay? And we can set them to different areas. So I can just reduce it here. And Jesus Christ. There you go. VDG inner. So we should take up the, let's say, why column 1? Row 1. Let's just say row 1 here. I'm telling you, there's some bug here right now. But you get the idea, right? I can just say it's column 7. Here, column 7. Column 8, we have 8 columns. There you go. Okay. And yeah, and then you have to mess around here and see what works. And we go to column 4, for example. There you go. And something like that. Yeah. But the principle stands. You can set different areas for different breakpoints, and that's how you get responsive, right? And if we go down to mobile, we can do the same thing. And yeah, and that's pretty much it. So, as I said, it's ready to go. You can use it. Just delete the individual blocks. And you can copy this and you can use it in your project to make your designs, hopefully, even better. So, yeah. So thanks for watching. Again, if you like it, hit the like button. Give me the subscribe. I would love to have you. And I appreciate watching so far, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.